everyone gets broken. Every marriage goes through breaking point. The survival of any marriage depends on how you handle breaking point. Every career goes through breaking point. The survival of every career depends on how you handle breaking point. I can't tell you how many times my career has been tested, but I've stayed on. Because the real difference between winners and losers is the ability to hold on. The real measure of faith is your ability to hang on. Anyone can start. The question is, do you have the courage to carry on? In ancient Palestine, sometimes there was a black sheep, so named because it used to stray from the rest of the herd. In those days, there were no electric fences that would keep off wild animals. So if a sheep strayed from the rest of the herd, he risked being eaten by lions or bears or wolves or other ravenous beasts. At times, the shepherd would resort to breaking the left hind leg to rescue the sheep from self-destruction, to save him from himself. The sheep couldn't graze any longer. He had to carry him shoulder high to the water spots, to the grazing fields. The process could take several weeks, sometimes up to 3 months. During that season, there was such a strong bond between the shepherd and the sheep. When the shepherd released the sheep would come closer to the shepherd. There was such a strong, intimate bond, a cord that could never again be broken. The sheep could only graze near the shepherd. Somewhere I read, Jesus is the good shepherd who leaves the 99 looking for the one stray sheep. There are times God breaks you to save you from self-destruction. Their relationship God broke to save you from eternity in hell. There is a man God released out of your life because he could have compromised your destiny. There is a job God allowed you not to get because it was not in line with God's purposes for you. Your paths are predetermined by God. And anything that stands between you and your mission ground, God will call you. And when you can't hear his voice, sometimes he resorts to breaking you to save you from yourself. Breaking point is necessary for our destiny. I came across a very strange scripture. Hebrews 5:8. How could they write like this? That Jesus, even though son, learned obedience through what he suffered. Suffering produces results. Writing to the church in Corinth, the Apostle Paul says, we are hard pressed on every side but not crushed, perplexed but not in despair, persecuted but not abandoned, struck down but not destroyed. See, God is faithful. He will never allow you to be tempted beyond what you can bear. He's your architect. He knows your frame. The guys who designed this building knew it could handle 28 floors. The designer of this building knows how much weight it can bear. Your designer says this. He knows what you can bear, and he will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you can bear because he's faithful. If God allows it along your way, he will always provide a means of escape.